Today I'm going to be filming a weekly vlog. Today I have no makeup on, so excuse the face. I just couldn't really be bothered. Like, I've been too busy doing nothing. Well, arguing with Essex locals on Facebook because they're all racist. Well, not all of you, but most of you. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I went to the supermarket for the first time in forever today. So other than that, got loads of fruit and Oggs and like some more fake meat. So I have nothing really to say. I'm gonna finish my dream diary today, so I'm doing that now, and then I'm gonna read my book later. But I'm gonna do a workout with my mum, hence the fact I'm in gym clothes. Did that as well yesterday, so that's quite good. So I'm gonna go do that now, but I'm gonna finish my dream diary. So I'm gonna show you some pages because it's so satisfying. Like, if you are someone that like never slows down, or when they do slow down they still get like a million thoughts going through their head, like I really do recommend it for like to just zen you out. It makes me want to go on holiday so bad. Like, I want to go away so bad. Like, I cannot tell you how much I want to go away. So it's like, ugh. But okay, so I have it here on my floor, and I've like color coordinated all the different piles because I cut them all out yesterday and it took so long. So I'm gonna like show you them. I'm just gonna show you the pages that I've already done because I can't bother to show you like the piles and stuff. So look how satisfying is that. I'm going to do the other side too, but I want to get all these sides done first. It's basically like the vibe. Anyways, I just thought I would come on here myself. Obviously I don't have as many followers or subscribers or whatever it's called as I do on Instagram, and obviously I've been talking about it a lot more on Instagram, but I thought I don't want to leave like one of my platforms out. I was gonna make a whole video on it. Sorry, siblings are making noise, but honestly I don't feel like I have a right to make a whole video on it. I'm very well educated on the topic. I'm very aware of my black brothers and sisters struggles. Like, I'm very aware. But I feel like it's their time to speak and it's not mine. I will speak every single word they say into existence. I will be right behind them, like repeating, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be standing with them. I'll be a complete and utter ally. I'll be educating not only myself, my friends, my family and everyone around me, but I don't feel like I should make a whole video on it because I just don't feel like I have a right. Like, honestly, I really don't feel like I do. Like, I have lived a life of white privilege, a skin colour, and so many people haven't. And yeah, what I was saying was I don't feel like I have a right to speak on it like in a sole video. However, I do at some point want to make a video on how to be actively anti-racist. So I'm just going to talk about some of the things I've been doing personally and take from that what you will, and do whatever you want to do in terms of helping the movement, like whatever you can do financially, physically, mentally, whatever it is to be an ally. I'm not donated yet, but it's because I'm waiting until the end of the month. So 30% of my profits, everything I sell on Depop for the entire month of June, 30% is going to be donated to the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'll tell you the three I've decided to donate to. So I'm donated to the Bail Project, which everyone is kind of doing, and then also Reclaim the Block, another really common one. But then I'm also donating to Breakfast Oakland. So I'm really trying to find ones that not everyone in the world is donating to right now. But we can do that at the end of June. Once like I've added up the 30%, I'll do it on the calculator because I'm terrible at maths. But yeah, that's what I'm doing in terms of financial support, because I can't, like, obviously I'm not broke, like as in like, look, I'm in a house, do you know what I mean? Not my house though, I'm living with my parents right now, so that's different. I don't really have like a disposable income to just give away, or I would, but yeah, so 30% of my Depop sales are going directly to those charities to help with the movement and just help black people that are suffering in America unjustly. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And then on top of that, I've been going to the protest. I went to one on Saturday, which was, what was the date of that? I should show you some photos in case, because I'm getting sick of people talking about how they were not peaceful, la 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 la. They were. There might have been some disruption later on, but I'll be completely honest with you. This is one reason why I do feel like I can speak, because I was there. What happened was they shut all the stations, then on top of that they then started to shut the roads, and that's causing chaos. Like, how do you expect me to get home? So you're trying to get people to go home, you're trying to get people to disperse, but where? Like, what do you want people to do? And then seeing all these like idiotic people be like, vandalism, da da da. The same people will go to Italy, da da da, and be absolute nutcases on the street, out their face on who knows what, fighting for nothing but over a football match. Are you okay? Are you okay? So yeah, I just wanted to discuss that a little bit, because I've been completely, honestly, so disheartened by some of the things I've seen online people say, and some of the things I've seen the right-wing media say, or just the mainstream media in general. I'm like, there's so much you could have shown. I could literally send them peaceful videos from like 1 o'clock up until like 5 o'clock, and then we ended up leaving because we had my little sister there who was 14. So yeah, so who's 14, so he was like, don't want to be there late with her, do you know what I mean? But yeah, and we had to walk to Embankment because all the stations nearby were closed. So, and that was only at 5 o'clock, so, and it only just got worse from then. So yeah, also I've been spending my coin at black businesses. So from the from the K label, who I've been wanting to get one of their corseted tracksuits for so long. Like, honestly, they are so nice. I really wanted the pink one, but the pink corseted tracksuit top was sold out, but the bottoms weren't. So I decided to go for the teal green. If you got my Instagram, you've already seen. So I got the top from them. It was like 155, and then I actually found the bottoms on Depop, which I bought on there. Obviously I know it's a bit of a cop out, because I click so much, by the way. I know it's a bit of a cop out because it's like, oh, should be supporting black businesses, but I do not have like 300 quid to spend on something. But I got the jogging bottoms for £80 instead, so it's supposed to be like 105. So I saved some coin there, but I'm so excited for it to come. But yeah, I'm really trying myself to be actively anti-racist in every single way, shape and form. I was brought up in a very right-wing house. I was very right-wing up until probably about a year ago. I've always been socially very left-wing, because I've never, like, be who you want, do you know what I mean? That's never really been my thing. Like, that's never really bothered me at all. But like in terms of like economics, I've always been really really right-wing. And then I educated myself and I was like, oh, do you know what I mean? So I've been in loads of reading. I really recommend. So I've already got and started reading Me and White Supremacy. I really recommend that. I've also ordered Why I'm No Longer Speaking to White People About Race and White Fragility, but they haven't came yet, because I love to have everything in paper, because I like to then send it on to my friends. But yeah, what I was going to say is I really do feel like, as a white person, yeah, maybe I don't have the right to make a whole video yet. I will at some point. I just actually want to finish the books that I'm reading. So I've been doing a lot more research into the slave trade, systematic failure of our system, but as well as America, and looking at the whole Jim Crow thing, and also looking into Ronald Reagan. Yeah, I think so. And Nixon, and how they caused the whole drug epidemic. So I've been doing a lot of research into that. and also a lot of research into cases. I'm already a bit of like a unsolved crime nerd, so I've just been looking into that a lot more because personally I want to be as educated as possible, so when people start sprouting hate I can just be like, da, 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 do you know what I mean? So I think that's really important as well. If I were you, I'd tell you to just ignore mainstream media. Like, honestly, just ignore it. Get Twitter. I've learnt more on Twitter, which I've then fact checked, than I have ever learned in a history class. So yeah, if you would like to see a whole video on it, please do not hesitate, but please ask me to, because I would love someone to tell me to, and tell me, like, I don't obviously want people to be like, yeah, you should, but I don't know, I just, what's happening right now is shocking. But what's even more shocking is the fact that people haven't been realizing this has been happening for so long. Like, are you okay? Like, the amount of people I've met, and it's like, racism is getting so much worse. No, it's not. It's always been like this. That's why everyone's so angry. So when I see people being like, someone threw something at a horse, it's the same people that went to Ascot. I'm vegan, so of course I was annoyed about that. But nothing was thrown until the police instigated it. Like, if someone, right, personally, I would rather be hit by a plastic bottle than be hit by a bloody horse. Like, that could kick you and give you brain damage. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad because horses shouldn't even be there. Like, why are they there? Why would you bring horses? And then you care about the horses. But why would you bring them then? I wouldn't bring my dog there because I care about him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought it was really important as a white person to go and speak the truth and fight for what's right, because black women are beautiful, black men are beautiful, you are beautiful, okay? And I know people are gonna like, so white people, we already have that right. We are in every single magazine, we are in every single shoot, we are in everything already. We already have that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've heard people so many times be like, oh, she's paying for a black girl. What? First of all, don't say pang. Second of all, shh. She's gorgeous, she's sexy, she's godlike. Do you know what I mean? Like, stop. Stop it. And then also the over-sexualization of black men. Like I got some DMs being like, oh, you're only doing this because, I'm not going to say what they said, but you can guess what they said. I've never been with a black man, so I just respect them the same way I respect everyone. And I feel like the way they're treated, from the police brutality, from the education system, like, I'm sorry, the difference between how a naughty white boy is treated versus a naughty black boy is disgusting. It's despicable. The way everyone's like, can I touch your hair? Like, to women, like, no. If someone's like, can I touch your hair? I'd be like, do you know what I mean? Like, no. And there is a big error in our system, and it needs to change. It does need to. If you don't think that, if you don't see that, did you go, are you dumb? And ignorance is bliss and all, but come on, like, come on. The amount of stuff I've had sent to me, calling me stupid. I've had a modelling agency be like, a modelling agency I worked with at one point, by the way, be like, oh, the fact you're going to be studying, you're going to be a lawyer is a joke. Because I'm passionate about a topic, and I'm passionate about the death of millions of black people in every way. Because I'm not just talking about George Floyd, I'm talking about slavery, I'm talking about incarceration, I'm talking about drugs, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about poverty, I'm talking about police brutality. It isn't just one thing. It's bad, it's sickening. The fact that, are you okay? Do you know what I mean? Really upsets me, because the amount of people that are so scared to admit their white privilege, like, why? Is it because you've achieved nothing? Is that why? Because that's how I see it. I have white privilege. I know I have white privilege because I'm white. it doesn't, another thing that really annoys people, like, well, I've gone through this, I've gone through that. You have no idea what other people have gone through. You've no idea what I've gone through. Doesn't take away from me having white privilege. Do you know what I mean? We could all have suffered, but you have not suffered because of the colour of your skin. Fact. Fact. Look into the Windrush generation. Hard-working black people built, completely built our cities, our towns, from the ground, from the bottom up, ground up, whatever it's called. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the NHS. No way. Wouldn't have so many of our ports, wouldn't have so much of our transportation, wouldn't have so many basic things that we just take for granted now. And those that Windrush generation, the people are being sent back. The kids are being sent back. What? So someone is allowed to come over here, do everything for us, completely save us, and the repayment is you send them back. When they have built a home here, they've had their kids here, they've married here, they've loved here, this is their home. That's a problem. That is a problem. And if you think racism doesn't exist in the UK, you are the problem. I had an old modelling agency tell me I'm a problem because I'm getting irate about a topic I care about. I care so much about this because I hate to see other people suffering. If you don't, then why do you have black models? Because you're happy to make money off them and how beautiful they are. But you don't understand their anger. You don't understand their hurt. Are you stupid? So yeah, I really want to do a story time on that with screenshots and stuff, because I'm sick to death of people being like, I support the movement, I'm not racist, but then getting angry about black people being angry about what's happening to them. This is all over the bloody horse situation, because I put on my Instagram that I didn't see the reason the person came off their horse wasn't because a bike was thrown at them. I've seen all the videos. That wasn't the reason. The horse charged. They were all charging at a group of black people to disperse them. Where? When the roads were closed, the trains were closed, where did you want to disperse them to? Did you want them to fly away? And then one person on their horse, police woman, went into a traffic light and the horse ran off and trampled people. So people started throwing shit. People were angry. We were having a peaceful protest and you start ramming into people with horses. They were scared. Like, I don't agree with violence. I don't agree with horses even being there in the first place. I'm not excusing that behaviour, but I didn't see it. And I was there. I also didn't see it on any of the videos. You just saw a Daily Mail article, didn't you? Didn't you? So yeah, I'll be passionate about this topic. I will always be passionate about topics that are wrong. Veganism, very passionate about it. Black Lives Matter, very passionate about it. And if you're not, that's fine, but don't ever take my passion as me being unprofessional when you are messaging someone on a modelling account, not even your personal page, attacking them for being personal on their personal Instagram account. I got told that I'll be a terrible lawyer because I swear I don't even want to be a lawyer. I'm studying law for my parents. This person knows that. The only reason, like, why does that even matter? Like, wow, I swear, big deal. It's not even what I want to do in the future, so well done. But yeah, I find it so sick that people think because you're white you can't be passionate about this topic. Like, if you're not passionate about equality for others, then you're just an arse. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, to be mocked continuously for being passionate and because I'm studying law, Like literally like 5 times this person was like, how are you going to be a lawyer? And then they actually started saying this to other people, still on their modelling account as well. Like, it's actually bullying. It's so bad. I have screenshots of everything. Like, it's so bad. My treatment, like, I will never go into the modelling agency. I miss my friends, you know. I'm really sad. I miss them so much. I want to cuddle. But yeah, to be continuously mocked, I just want to say, because I am doing a law degree, it doesn't mean I'm a lawyer. It doesn't mean I'm going to be a lawyer. You still have to go to law school after this. I think it's really embarrassing that we have this outlook that to have a professional career, you can't be an emotional human being. I think that's really toxic and really unprofessional. And it's really triggering for people's mental health, and I feel like that is a massive problem. I feel like that is why we have so many issues right now, because people are so scared to speak out because it's unprofessional. The fuck? If me speaking out about racism puts my career on the line, I don't care. I don't want that career. I don't want to be living a life where I've got to watch what I say because I might lose my job. I'm never gonna, I mean watch what I say in terms of something that I care about and will always care about, which makes me a good human being. Like, I put being a good human above any career. Okay, so first of all, before you antagonize me, but yeah, this person was directly bullying me because I was standing up for a movement, just because I personally saw what happened and then also saw the videos and disagreed with their timeline of events, and then they apologized to the other person while being really rude to me, and it makes me feel like shit. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, you don't, why they would even message me in the first place when I'm no longer working with them is bizarre. But yeah, so all I have to say is, if you weren't there, shut up about it. And if you just read the Daily Mail, leave me alone. But yeah, I feel like it's really important for young people, because I'm 21. I wish I got involved when I was much younger, but I was a bit of a pussy. But yeah, I feel like it's really important for young people to care about these things and to fight for these things and to stand with other people, even if it's for different things. So obviously I'm white, but I'm standing up for black people's rights. That's a good thing. And if you are a white person doing that, then well done you, because we need more of us, because we can use our privilege, because we get heard a lot more by people higher up, and it's weird and fucked up, but we do. So stand with your black brothers and sisters and let's really fight, because I really would love Black Lives to Matter, so we don't have to keep protesting about it, so we can protest about other things. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know this chat has been so long, but I feel like it needed to be said, because right now ignorance isn't bliss anymore. It's harming our community everywhere, and us as a unit, because yeah, we can't have equality for some and not for others. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just think the whole thing's really sad. Nasty for no reason is nasty. But yeah, so be nice to each other, stand up for yourself and stand up for others, and you'll go very far in life. And if you're an arse, well, you probably will go far, because they normally go far, but you get caught out in the end. Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I was in a better mood yesterday. I'm still in a good mood today, but I feel like I just needed to get that off my chest. I would like to do a whole video at some point about the modelling industry and about just racism in general, along with the modelling industry, and then maybe get some of my friends involved and discuss eating disorders in the modelling industry. But yeah, love you guys that are watching me, because I think it's so weird that people are watching me. Like, even though I know it's only like 500 to like 1,000, that's crazy. But yeah, I really hope you are enjoying my videos so far. And follow me over on Instagram because I want to get people to vote for what topic I should do next. Also, if you are looking for something else to do, I have my Twitter, tisdrew1. I've been sharing all the petitions I've been signing as I sign them, so keep on doing that because we need to get our voices heard. And also, if your Twitter timeline, mine isn't, but if yours is going back to normal, tweet some shit, tweet some facts. People need to keep updated. I was very happy seeing the BBC playing Sitting in Limbo last night. It was amazing, really helped educate my parents. So if you are a white person really struggling to educate your parents on the matter and help them understand, highly recommend making them watch that. And if they still don't understand, then honestly, your parents are trash, move out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry that I did this whole chat with no makeup on, but it does not matter because we are in isolation. And sorry I got a bit like down, but why are people even arguing about Black Lives Matter? Are you a racist? Okay, so I'm gonna make some dinner for the family. I'm just making pasta bake because it's really simple and it's literally like 9 o'clock and we haven't had dinner yet. So I cut these up and add them to the pasta. So I'm just cooking the onions now and I'm gonna do that. I've got the water ready to boil with the stock in it, so yeah.
Right, take that house coat up, please.
Oh, it was the Greek one, Riley.